Aloha, this is David Buck. I'm a real estate broker here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and here I am in front of Moana Pacific, which is a beautiful high-rise condominium here in Kakaako. And the reason why we're here today is not necessarily to talk too much about real estate, even though that's what I do for a living. I've sold multiple units in this complex, and I'm very familiar with it. I've been featured in an HGTV episode, but the reason why we're here today is there was an article in the Star Advertiser this morning, and it talked about how the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, her ex-aide, has gotten into some trouble in being an agent of the Chinese government. Her name was Linda Sun, and her husband, Chris Hugh, they apparently took millions upon millions of dollars, allegedly $6 million from the Chinese government to basically spy on the governor of New York. And what I found interesting in that article, I'm gonna flip the camera on here. Okay, once again, there's a story behind why we are here at Moana Pacific. So in the article, it talked about of the $6 million that they allegedly took from the Chinese government, they funneled into two properties. One of which was in Long Island, New York, and they said the other was in Honolulu. So being a realtor, it didn't take much digging for me this morning to figure out what they own. There's a gentleman by the name of Chris Hugh that bought a unit on the 47th floor of Moana Pacific, specifically 4703 in 2001, and at that time he paid $1,880,000 in cash. Now fast forward to today, I'm not sure if they knew that the hunt was on them with the feds or going after them for their money that they're taking from China. Fast forward to today, and this unit is currently listed for $2,249,000 with just 19 days on market. So I'm not sure if Mr. Hugh knew that the feds are after him, but it's currently for sale. So if you want to buy a condo in Kakaako at like $2.25 million, you can get one here today. Just keep in mind that Mr. Hugh paid, gosh, almost $400,000 less just a few years ago. So we'll see if he's able to make that profit, and we'll see how this allegation sticks. But yeah, New York governor news. Witnessed firsthand here in Hawaii, and here we are at Moana Pacific East Tower. Mahalo. Okay, I'm back in the office now and just had a little summary to wrap this up, and there's a lot of irony here because a week ago I did a YouTube video on talking about how Janet Yellen and the Biden administration wanted to crack down on cash transactions on residential sales while foreign corruption was using it to buy real estate here in the United States. And even though I'm a broker here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and been doing this for 24 years now, I'm still a little bit naive, and I'm learning something every day because I didn't think there was a whole lot of corruption going on here, but here we are a week later, and in the Star Advertiser, there's an article about how the ex-aide of a New York governor is receiving well over $6 million from the Chinese government, and it's hitting close to home. It's right here in Hawaii. So I'm gonna post a link to that video here in the comments below. So if you wanna check that out as well, there's probably a connection or correlation here. They're probably on to this case before that announcement came out. So strikes close to home here in Honolulu, Hawaii. And I myself can sleep good at night because if there's any kind of corruption here, I try to distance myself. Okay. Hope you have a great day, and call me if you have any questions about real estate here in Honolulu. Mahalo.